The message I want to share with you is titled, You Need a Painkiller. You need a painkiller. What do you need? Now, analgesic is a drug that relieves pain. But for us who are laymen in the health science, we call them painkillers. But the others, like my wife and others, call them analgesics. And we are saying, you need a what? You need a painkiller. We said, you need a what? You need a painkiller. You need a what? A painkiller. Now, pain is a symptom of another problem. While we must treat the core problem, we can't ignore serious pain, for it is also part of the problem. When you suffer from malaria, you may have headache. Now, we will not just treat malaria, we will also treat the headache, because even though the headache is a symptom, it is also a problem. And that's why we are saying today that you need a what? A painkiller. As investigations are done on what is troubling you, the pain has to be managed. You need a painkiller. Sometimes the pain can be so bad that it is distracting. You can have so much pain that you can't concentrate. Abdominal pain, headache, lower back pain, and many other types of pain. Therefore, to avoid being distracted, you need to relieve that pain. And this evening we are saying you need a what? There are people who are not responding. What's happening? You need a what? You need a painkiller. Pain is not only physical and organic. Pain can also be mental and psychological. Distress, embarrassment, shame, despair. These two can be distracting pain and needs to be relieved. And therefore we are saying today that you need a painkiller. The text has been read here by Dr. Juan, Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. The Bible says that looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. Then the Bible says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus had pain, and it was pain of the cross. Jesus was physically assaulted for you and me to be set free from sin. Jesus was bleeding, and a crown of thorns was placed on his head, more pain. And Jesus was nailed on a cross, a cruel cross, more pain. And the Bible says that Jesus endured the cross because there was a joy that was set before him. Jesus endured physical pain because there was a joy beyond the cross. Then the Bible says that despising the shame, Jesus had mental pain, to be stripped of your clothes, to be treated as one of the criminals in Israel at that time was mental pain. Jesus went through mental pain. And the Bible says that even though he had mental pain, but because of the joy that was set before him, Jesus could endure mental pain. Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, Jesus had a painkiller. And that painkiller is called hope. Jesus had a painkiller, And that painkiller is known as hope. H-O-P-E. Hope. The joy that was set before Jesus was the hope he had, and that's why he could endure the cross. Hope is a painkiller. Where there is hope, pain is minimized. Where there is no hope, pain is multiplied. I'm here to tell you, class of 2025, you need a painkiller. Your motto says, breaking the barriers to success. Barriers are not nice things. Barriers bring pain, but barriers are like the wrappers that wrap success, and you have to unwrap it for you to reach the success that you want. And that pain can only be handled with a painkiller. I came to tell you that you need a painkiller. Jesus endured the cross, the pain, the shame, because there was a joy that was set before him. Matriculation ceremony is a ceremony that is done at the beginning of your academic journey. You have come to the university, you have stayed around, you have observed us, we have observed you, we have given you a few examinations, you have attended classes, and we have all concluded that we can work together towards your degree. And so we come together here in this ceremony to announce officially that this relationship can go on. That now we can travel together towards your graduation in 2025. Matriculation ceremony. A ceremony confirming that you now belong to this community that is known as Baraton. This is a community that you will have to struggle through for you to succeed at the end. Nothing comes easy. And when pain comes, I came to announce to you that you need a what? I can't hear you. You need a what? As you struggle towards your graduation, in the next 4 years, you will get financial pain sometimes. School fees may delay, pocket money may not be sufficient, landlords may not be nice, money may disappear, you may require things that you can't afford at the moment. I'm here to tell you that when you go through that pain, you need a painkiller. And the painkiller is hope. Have hope that even though I'm suffering and lacking money today, someday I will graduate and money will not be one of my problems. You need a painkiller. Don't go through life without hope, for hope is the painkiller. Ladies and gentlemen, as you struggle towards your graduation, you will get the pain of too much work. You will register and you will have a paper to write, you will have a report to give, you will have labs to attend. There will be so many things to do, and you will discover that there is no time for yourself to even rest. At that moment, you need a painkiller. And the painkiller is the hope that you will graduate someday. You need a painkiller. You cannot go through the university without a painkiller. Hope for graduation is your painkiller. If you don't address the pain, you get distracted and you may fail to graduate. If you start focusing and saying there is too much work, I need a break, let me drop some courses, I'm feeling too much pressure, let me take a break. If you start focusing on the pain without killing the pain, you may never see your graduation day. Because pain can be destructive. You need a painkiller. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you have come to this community. We are not perfect. You are not perfect. You may not like us for one reason or another, but if you focus on what brought you around here, you will survive. You need a painkiller. And painkiller is to focus and say, I came here to acquire a certificate. I came here to acquire a degree. I came here to acquire a diploma. Focus and go for it. There are so many things that can distract you. If they don't belong to you, leave them alone. You just need a painkiller. You need a painkiller. It is none of your business how many cows the university have. All you need is a certificate. I mean, where do you come in for the number of cows we have? You are never asked to bring a cow when you are getting admitted, so it's none of your business. How much land the university has is none of your business. Go to the class, go to your room, and get your certificate and get going. Focus on what took you here. You have just had a list of universities I attended to. They had problems, I focused, I left, and I'm going. If I was there trying to solve the problems of Kenyatta University, I will still be there trying to solve the problems instead of getting my graduation. Focus, ladies and gentlemen. You need a painkiller, and painkiller is a dogged focus on what you came to do. Focus. It's none of your business what is going on around here. If you have teachers teaching you, assignments you are attending, and you have exams coming, focus on that. There are other people assigned other things. It's none of your business here. I'm a teacher here. You see, I'm a teacher. And it's none of my business what VC and his team does. I mean, they're competent people. I do my teaching, they do their business. That's how life runs. You can't do everything for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, focus. Focus. That is the painkiller of life. Otherwise, if you sit around, start wondering, what will happen? Let me tell you, fuel prices are going high. You can't do anything. It's life. You must pay. If you sit around wondering, where is this country going to? Even if you cry, shout, and walk around, this country will keep going in the direction it is going. And you can't do anything. The only thing is just live around, be alive around, and enjoy life. And you don't even know how long you are around. You may depart sooner than you thought. So enjoy the time you have. And that's the painkiller. Do you think we are enjoying fuel prices? When we look at the options of presidential candidates, we may not have the best that we wanted. We would have wanted Mandela to be one of them or Obama, then we vote. But now we are left with the two that we have. What do? Enjoy life. Ladies and gentlemen, to survive in this country, to survive in this world, you need a what? I can't hear you. You need a what? You need a painkiller. And painkiller is focus and hope on what you are pursuing. My painkiller in this country is to look forward to my children growing up, enjoying life, and being successful people. That's what I'm focused on, and looking for a few shillings here and there to make myself happy. If I can fly myself here and there and enjoy life here, enjoy there, I'm okay. Why should I worry whether the constitution is being changed, it is not being changed? Let me tell you, my friends, you need a pain what? You need a painkiller. If you are rejected and you refuse to let go, you may get depressed. I was a freshman here. We had just spent 1 week. I saw some very nice girl from somewhere near Kendu Bay. And I told my friend who was dating the friend that please, when you go to ladies' dorm, say hi to her. And on Saturday, when we went to the cafeteria, she waited for me downstairs, just at the exit there. And as I came down, she said, "You come," with one finger, "come." And then she told me in Luo accent to look at her top bottom and asked me whether I'm her type. And then she walked away. My steps were very heavy to men's dorm. In this life you need a what? I can't hear you. In this life you need a what? In this life you need what? I felt so bad. It hurt me so much that I didn't date anyone until when I was a fourth year. That was good pain. But I told myself I will work so hard. I will have enough money that these kind of characters will come by themselves. I will not go for them. They will come by themselves. And with that focus in mind, I didn't look left, I didn't look right. Others were smiling, others were wiggling as they were walking in front of me. I was focused. I need to graduate, I need enough money, and this problem will be solved. In life, when you have hope, you have a painkiller. In life, you need a what? I can't hear you. In life, you need a what? When I investigated, I find out she was laughing at me because the clothes I had selected from my village as excellent clothes were actually embarrassing village clothes. I remember, and there is a picture of me doing rounds when I was a student. If I catch you circulating it. Now, I had a checked green trouser. I was looking out of place indeed. But you see, I told myself, it's okay. I may not afford. Those days, the real trousers that were fashionable were side pockets. Nice side. I never owned a side pocket trouser until it ran out of fashion. But I focused. I said, if I work hard, I will not have to sell any goat or any cow. I focused on my studies. I looked at the graduation and I raised my GPA. When I graduated, the GPA was good enough to be in the honors list when I was graduating. And indeed, I got enough money I can buy anyone I want at any cost. And ladies and gentlemen, you know very well I'm not a poor man, I'm a man of means. In life, you need a pain what? A painkiller. Maybe your guardians and your sponsors are mistreating you. Focus on the liberty after graduation. You may have guardians who are mistreating you, abusing you. Maybe you lost your parents, or maybe somebody is assisting you and is making your life difficult. Don't give up on school. Take the abuse. Take the difficulty and look at your graduation as your day of liberty. You need a painkiller. Go through the suffering, go through the abuse, but focus on what will come at the end, and God will set you free. You need a what? The purpose of the painkiller is to help you focus on what matters and ignore what doesn't matter. Because when you have too much pain, you can't sit in class. You can't sit in class when you have too much pain. So you need a painkiller so that you can sit in class and listen. Without painkiller, you will focus on pain instead of focusing on the lesson. Everyone needs a painkiller so that they can ignore barriers and focus on success. How will you break the barriers to success? It is by having a painkiller. Painkillers can be generic or original. Generic painkillers are those which are produced after the original has been given. Why should you have generic painkillers when you can originally have a relationship with God that will be a true painkiller? Hope is a painkiller, and true, genuine, original, effective hope comes from relating with God. By relating with God, class of 2025, you get the best painkiller. Whatever pain you are experiencing, my brothers and sisters, you need a painkiller. We all go through challenges, big and small, personal, and some are open, public. All you need is a painkiller. And what is the painkiller? To have hope that things will be better. I want to ask you, class of 2025, will you go for this original painkiller, which is hope that comes from a relationship with God? I challenge you that you need a painkiller. God bless you so much.
huita kwa upole mwingi, atuita uje kwangu. Siku za maisha hupita ima, hupita kwako kwangu. Usiku waja, kifo kinakuja, huja kwako na kwangu. Njoni, njoni kwangu, kwangu, mliochoka njoni. Yesu huita kwa upole mwingi, atuita uje kwangu. Fikiri juu